So last week I made a video about women pick-me's, and this week, guys, we are finally doing the long-awaited, highly requested video on male pick-me's. Male pick-me's are men that emotionally manipulate women by faking low self-esteem. He may also falsely claim to hold feminist or progressive views to garner favor. Keyword, falsely. Keyword, fake. In my opinion, what sets the male pick-me's apart from like the red pillars, alpha males, yada yada yada, is that they have high emotional IQ. And because they have that high emotional IQ, they tend to pretend to have certain interests or certain beliefs or whatever so that they can get women to like them. And it's like in a very manipulative way. And all of this is kind of what birthed the whole performative male memes on TikTok. The guys that have a Labubu keychain, they drink matcha, they cry to Phoebe Bridges in the shower. They love reading feminist literature and being feminists together. And again, the joke is not making fun of men that genuinely like matcha or they genuinely like Phoebe Bridges, okay? The joke is the men that put in like 1% effort to pretend. They're doing some Gal Gadot level acting to pretend to be a feminist, to pretend that they're a soft boy ally, solely just to get some okay? And we can tell, we know when you're being performative. It's very cringy, it's very uncanny. When you see a performative man being performative on TikTok, it's just another form of like a thirst trap, you know? It's equivalent to Cedric finger a quiche on camera, or those dudes that like take off their shirts and they do like book talk POVs and stuff. But unlike the red pillars, for example, they're not like promoting regressing women's rights. They're not promoting racism or homophobia or anything like that. It's just a bunch of men doing thirst traps on TikTok and pretending to be a feminist. And it's really corny and cringy and funny. And I wanna laugh. Today's video is going to be very unserious. We're going to be laughing, we're gonna be joking. We're gonna have fun, okay? I need a break from all the serious stuff I've been talking about lately, okay? So let's get into it. So the first guy I want to show you guys is honestly one of my favorite performative males on TikTok, okay? And it is Henry Gray Earl. Sounds like a British tea, if you ask me. He's like the dark academia version of Edward Cullen, but for Gen Z girls, you know? He loves making videos like this one here, where he's dressed like an Aritzia vampire in the Vampire Diaries, and he's in this Hogwarts looking ass library, and he's got some like romantic text on screen, like, being a hopeless romantic in hookup culture. Bitch, I can't. I can't. Bro is really using a fountain pen with ink on his like papyrus paper notebook. Also, I'm pretty sure he's a college student. So you're telling me his bitch ass is really sitting at this library writing a 10,000 word essay on how the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. As I'm just imagining him like writing his Spanish presentation in papyrus. ¿Dónde está el baño, por favor? Me gusta mamacitas con culos grandes. Date idea. I write you a poem and then I die in a war. Bitch, you really think that this guy's going to war? His bitch ass could not even survive a 2 p.m. shift at a Waffle House. Low-key can't be sexting when you got a big vocabulary. I be sounding like a vampire. Honestly, guys, like I can't even imagine what it would be like to sext a guy like that. Like I feel like the way he would sext you is that he would like send you a little handwritten note on a beautiful piece of papyrus paper. You have to use all the spy gear that you got in the 5th grade Scholastic Book Fair to decode all of the hieroglyphics on there. And the message says, damn, I know that cookie good. Yes, babe, stay home mom, eat your p***, fix the house, never have to work, eat your p***, have my kids, tan, a Pilates, eat your p***. Written like a true poet of our generation. He's really the next Shakespeare of our generation with that tan, a Pilates, eat your p*** line. Actually, guys, now that I'm reading it, it makes sense. Okay? Because he's too feminist to put the tip in, you know? All he does is just eat and then he goes off and dies in a war. Are you a freak? Yeah, but I'd still tuck your hair behind your ears and dry your tears. I'd help your mother around the house, lend you my hoodie when you're cold, get along with your siblings, and kiss away every insecurity just to show I like you for you. Oh my God. I feel like I'm watching a... I love how he needs all the bitches to know that yes, he's a hopeless romantic with his little papyrus notebook, but he still be slanging dong. Yeah, I do butt stuff with furry handcuffs. But I also want to bake snickerdoodles with your mom on Christmas Day. I'm the type of guy that's gonna buy you flowers on a Sunday.
And then deflower you on a Saturday.
I choose my girlfriend over my family any day because blood ain't tighter than that puh. I can't with him. I can't. Oh my God, guys, my eyelashes are coming out because I'm crying. I'm crying. Guys, this is the type of shit they be showing Congress when they want to get TikTok banned. Guys, look, we're laughing right now, okay? But this is the type of shit that Shakespeare was doing that made him famous, okay? He found creative, funny ways to talk about getting that puh, you know? Look, Romeo and Juliet being forbidden, star-crossed lovers. That's literally him saying that, like, blood is not as thick as that puh, you know? Doth thou even eat that puh? Like, that's what Juliet was saying to Romeo on that balcony scene. But do you guys see what I mean with, like, the whole, like, performative male thing? Like, obviously, this is all for thirst trap purposes. Obviously, this is a persona. This is all fake. This is just a thirst trap. Guys, I have something that is going to make your holiday spirit even higher, okay? And it is Womanizer's 24 Days Advent Calendar. Now, I'm gonna be honest, historically, I tend to not like advent calendars because I feel like a lot of times these companies give us like trinkets or like products that's this big, and I'm like, what was the point of that? But I am so excited to tell you guys that Womanizer they ate with this box, okay? You are actually getting real, like full-size products, all right? And bedroom accessories that people will actually use. Everything in this box would normally retail for over $600. And when you use my code MISSY10, you get an additional 10% off, guys. I need to show you what's in here. I'm so excited. So one of the toys that you will get in the box is this bullet toy here. This stimulates the cookies, if you know what I mean. And it's also an attachment. You can attach it to other toys in the box here, and it makes like other toys. Next is the WeVibe Sync Light. This is a partner toy. It stimulates both partners at the same time, if you know what I mean. Next here we have handcuffs, okay? This is for any e-boy out there that wants to do those like I got arrested POVs on TikTok thirst traps. This is for you. Next here we have the bullet sleeve. This is the attachment to that bullet toy we had earlier, and it makes a wand. And then here we have the Womanizer Classic 2. This is a air pleasure toy that Womanizer actually invented, if you didn't know. This uses airwaves to simulate the cookies. Also has over 10 intensity levels, and I believe this also retails for like over $100. It's just a fun activity that you can do with your partner or with your girls or even just for yourself. It is so fun. I'm having so much fun opening this right here. So if you guys are interested in this, go ahead and click the link in the description down below or go to womanizer.com and use my code MISSY10 for 10% off. Thank you, Womanizer, for sending me this amazing advent calendar, and let's get back to the content. Okay, another place that I really see most of the male pick-me's is like this genre of content of like being the husband in training, the boyfriend application type accounts, if that makes sense. A really good example of what I'm talking about is this dude named Payne. He likes to post himself like cooking, cleaning, brushing his teeth shirtless in the shower, if you will. And then he'll have like a caption on the screen that says like, I want to be that I can make that type of man. And then the POV is like he's your husband hanging up a TV on the wall for you, you know? He's really similar to Cutty Board, if you guys can remember him, where he like positions himself as like one of the girlies, as an ally. We can let our guards down with him, but he's also giving like the horny aunties what they want to see, you know? And let me tell you, it's working, because the 45-year-old and plus girlies, they're eating this up. They love this guy. I shit you not. This is my impression of what the couch sounds like after these women watch his videos, okay? This one says, I'm so hungry. I could actually eat a tall, Jesus-loving, kind-hearted, dating to marry type of woman. And then he followed it up with like him lip-syncing to a country song, and it's just him doing this weird smile. I don't know. Like the way he smiles in every single one of these videos is just like so fake. I know that sounds petty, but it's so uncanny because it's so fake. This is the type of smile they do in the tampon commercials. This is the smile of a 45-year-old depressed mom that cleaned one too many stains and now she's gonna like shoot the dog. This is the exact face I have after I crashed out in a Texas Roadhouse. Okay, like I'm just saying.
Okay, I feel like dating in today's generation has become so daggum difficult and so complicated for absolutely no reason. So I'm gonna make it super simple and super clear. I genuinely just want a woman who loves Jesus, she loves my dog, and she loves me. That's all. I mean, shoot, if she loves Chipotle and going on walks and writing handwritten notes and cooking inside or like drinking coffee, all of that stuff is just extra. It's just window dressing. It can't be that hard, right?
Guys, I've said this in my last video and I'll say it again. This is my favorite type of pick me content. The one where they just like say generic shit and then they're like, that's what I want. Honestly, he should just tailor these more to his fan base. You know, like give them what they really want, Cam. I just want a girl that loves me and my dog and Jesus. And if she loves minion memes and has a Karen haircut, that's just the cherry on top. I just want a nice girl that loves me and loves Jesus. And if she's on the no-fly list for harassing a TSA agent and she is on her third divorce, all the better. Also, I'm always very weary about people that claim that the list of things they want in a partner is super short, but then they're single for the longest amount of time because you know that they're lying about something, right? Like if you just want a girl that loves Jesus, you and your dog, and loves Chipotle, like that is like 99% of women, right? So like what is it? What is it that you truly want? I would rather have him come out here and just be like, yeah, I just want a girl that loves me, my dog, and Jesus, and is ready to step on my balls and shove poop in my mouth and do 1940s style race play. But alas, my favorite videos by our boy Cam here is this husband in training series that he has going on. Guys, am I going to hell? Am I a bad person? I'm sorry. For me, this comes across a lot more uncanny than it does for the average person because I'm a content creator. I've been making TikToks and YouTube videos for like 5 years now. And so like, I know what filming this looks like in real life. And it's very, very uncanny to like have him pass it off like this is real. Like he's literally filming himself entering his house, smiling back at the camera with a Bible in his arms. He's scrubbing exactly one already clean dish in the sink with that same ass smile, making hearts to the camera. Like everything in this video just seems so fake. It feels like a movie. It's like watching a Kohl's commercial. I was waiting for his biracial kids to come into frame. It's like watching your sexual harassment training for corporate. Okay, like why are they so cheery the entire time? To be honest, his whole entire house looks performative. I feel like when he bought the house, he was at the sink being like, let me test this out. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, here's another one of his husband in training videos. Again, with that uncanny smile. I'm sorry. It's just giving me Kalel No vibes again. Also, let's cut this shit. okay? Let's not pretend like he's actually doing the most to try to find a girlfriend. Like, yeah, I'm not surprised that he's single when his strategy to finding a girlfriend is posting thirst traps to country music in his car like an angsty 14-year-old trying to fish for compliments on Facebook. That's like saying you want Wagyu and then you go to Chili's and order a triple dipper. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, I feel like the most damning evidence that this is performative. My favorite part about all of this is the way that he responds to comments. He claims to only want a godly woman that likes to drink coffee and take long walks on the beach, and specifically in Charleston, I guess. So we got Amy here that says that she's interested in him with a selfie, and he just doesn't respond. Radio silence. It seems like actually every single time a woman expresses interest in him, you know, responding to the ad he's putting out to find a wife, silence. Doesn't say anything to them. But you know what he does respond to? He responds to comments of women jacking him off about how much of an amazing husband he's going to be and denouncing any of the men that's accusing him of being gay. I guess he's got his priorities straight, okay? Yeah, I'm not accusing him. I'm not saying he's not a nice person or that he can't be a feminist or kind in real life. But I am saying that whatever he's putting on his channel on TikTok is a performance. It's clearly fake. It's clearly a thirst trap. This is a career choice. Okay, and very similar to our boy Payne, we have a couple other men here, but honestly, there are hundreds of these accounts of men just making these thirst traps, being the perfect husband, putting out their boyfriend application. One guy we have here is Thomas Anderson. His whole persona is that he's just this cute little soft boy sheriff that's trying to find love. I'm 45 and I'm still single. My ex cheated on me with my friend, but I still believe that I can find a faithful and worthy woman. Are there any here? I cannot get over how he starts this video with just full on ass shot. Just full on in our faces. Bro is caked up on a Tuesday. Honestly though, fair. Because if I had an ass like that, I would also be insufferable. I don't care what you look like, how old you are, or your hair color. I just want to love and be loved. Does anyone find that attractive? Women don't want to date me because I have a dangerous job. Do you find me attractive? I love how he's supposedly doing this on the job. Great use of company time on his company-issued cell phone. I mean, he's a sheriff, right? So imagine that he has to like testify in court and his cell phone is used as evidence. Your Honor, you can clearly see the perpetrator stabbing the victim in Sheriff Anderson's thirst trap to K-pop demon hunters right here on the screen. If you zoom in here, you can clearly see that Sheriff Anderson was sending dick pics to girls on TikTok, so he couldn't be the perpetrator or the dirty cop. Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case. Okay, next we have our guy Diego here, and he's pretty much just like Cam and Officer Anderson, but he's a firefighter. It's impossible for men after 40 to find a girlfriend. I have no children, I cook delicious food, and I have a big house. Am I really that bad? I wonder why he's single. Maybe it has to do with the fact that he's 40, posting thirst traps like a pick-me in high school on a child dancing app. Right off the bat, you guys, my advice for Diego is that he needs to show us the food and he needs to show us the big house, okay? Preferably at the same time. Like, he needs to be finger-picking a quiche for me to really understand that he's a good cook. You know, he needs to pull a Cedric out here. A man is a breadwinner, which is why he has to provide for a woman and carry her in his arms. Does anyone think I'm right? By the way, I'm single. A man should provide for a woman, take her on vacation several times a year, take her shopping and to restaurants. Does anyone think I'm right? I'm single. I'm afraid to go on a date because women think I'm weird because of my job. I'm a firefighter. Is that so bad? Ooh. Guys, Diego's my favorite one so far. Okay, like he is out here, he's not bullshitting you. He is telling you that he's got a magnum dong and a big house and that he's a firefighter with big muscles. Take it or leave it, bitch. I think women should get paid to go shopping, and also I have a magnum dong. Does anyone find this attractive? I think women should get reparations for having periods. I'm also 6'7" and have a colored printer. Does anyone find this attractive? Everyone tells me that my muscles are too big, and that my schlong is too magnum. Women who love minion memes. Is this true? Women after 40 blossom and become only more beautiful. That's the best thing for me. How old are you? Guys, the comment section in these videos are so insane. We have Ren Steamer. I'm a single grandma from California and I need love. Application, please, sir. Turn all the way around. The shoulders alone. Good Lord. And Kimmy says, you'd have to be my little secret. And then she follows it up with this selfie. Oh my God, you guys, why are we falling for this? I have to ask myself, like, the women that did this in my video last week, the Pick Me Syndicate, like, they're all doing this to promote their OF. Like, they're getting money out of this, you know? I have to ask myself, what are these men getting out of like thirst trapping 50-plus-year-old women? Like, are they just doing it for the love of the game? Because they're not OF creators. Like, are they vampires that live off the compliments of the Karens from around the world? It's like that one scene from Tangled where like you sing the magical song and then it revitalizes you. Minions, smuts, and anties. Let your horny shine. But you know what, guys? Diego was out here doing the Lord's work, okay? There needs to be a strong soldier that helps these 50-plus-year-old women get off. Imagine the amount of,
excuse me? Do you live here?
Imagine how many less of those conversations are being had because these women are walking around post-nut clarity. Diego and all of these guys, they need to be covered by Obamacare. Whenever you see a Karen trying to tackle a minor at the Jamba Juice, just show her one of these videos. I guarantee you, the world will be a better place. Okay, so throughout this whole video, I showed you guys men that are single. They're trying to get a girlfriend. They're trying to get a wife, right? But what does a performative man look like when they're already in a relationship? It's like these couples where they just stage a bunch of pranks with each other, but the pranks show that their husbands is like super in love with them and like their lives are like a fairy tale, essentially. The first couple I have here is Sam and Monica, and they have like this bit where like her husband is this literature reading nice guy. Let me show you. I'm convinced my husband is not real.
He's reading a book that I told him I really liked. Like, what is happening with, where's the bookmark? With my Harry Styles bookmark. Like, you're not real, I swear.
I like discussing stories with you.
Sam, I told you I liked this book and you said, you know what, I'm gonna read it.
It's actually really entertaining.
Do you guys see what I mean with it being like obviously staged? You know, like bro was really out here with his billionaire laugh being like, oh, yeah, I just love reading literature with you. With my Harry Styles bookmark. I just love literature. Here's another one of them doing the same exact bit.
I am sitting on the balcony reading my book. My husband is reading one of my books again. For the past 4 hours, he has not stopped reading it.
I thought you were talking to Sunny first, and then I realized you were talking to me, and it absolutely made my day.
Sunny's perfect too, but I cannot believe that you're just sat here looking that gorgeous, reading one of my books.
You can't put it down. I've been reading it for 4.5 hours today.
No.
I'm gonna finish this today.
What's fantastic about this man? The fact that he's reading one of my favorite books because I enjoyed it so much. So he wanted to read it so he can talk to me about it.
Yeah, except all the scenes that you get excited by, I'm shaking my head at.
Oh.
It's like, I remember like the different scenes that you were like, you know, you would like hold the book super close and like, you'd be like looking over to be like, is he reading? Like, is he looking?
Listen.
And then you were like sat there like giggling away and I'm like, oh, is this? This is what she was reading?
But like, you get it.
Guys, imagine that the book he's reading is actually 50 Shades of Grey. like the scenes he's talking about is like a smut novel where like the carnivorous tree is about to take the 30-year-old bookkeeper to Pound Town. He's not reading the books because he wants to like please her and talk about literature with her. He's actually reading it because he wants to recreate the centaur orgy scenes in all the books he's reading. Guys, I'm trying to hit 1 million, okay? Like, do you guys think that like my views would go up if I started doing couples content like that? I'm gonna have Bryce out here and pretend like he watched all of Love Island season 7 and tell us that we're hotter than all the girls on there. Yep, that's my strategy to getting 1 million subscribers. Okay, the next couple I wanted to show you guys is Nan and Condon, and their whole shtick is that they're like a very romantic, touchy-feely couple, and he's like super in love with her. They also do a lot of those like couples pranks where it shows how much of an amazing husband Condon is.
I feel so ugly today. What? Yeah. No, babe. What do you mean, babe? Babe, Did you look in a mirror? Did you forget today? No, I did. I just feel gross. No, babe. Because when I look at you, babe, no. It's like all of the heavens like parted ways, and it's like this, it's like this beam of light shining on me, like you are so beautiful and so radiant, and for you to not see that even for a second really just breaks my heart.
Again, they seem like a great couple. They seem like they genuinely do like each other, but I can't help but cringe because it is so fake. I feel like they should have at least done this multiple times, like do multiple takes, because it was very obvious that he like forgot his lines. He looked down at the camera when he wasn't supposed to like 3-4 different times. Do you think that Nan is like the stage mom of the two of them? Like she's the one that's writing, directing, shooting all of this. Like every time they film a TikTok, she's out here being like, stop. We gotta raise our ya for the aw, and don't forget to smile with their eyes and ya. And if you don't look at the camera this take and you're a good little boy, I'll let you get some coochie tonight.
What just happened? What just...
I'm sorry.
Did this just come out of you?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Can I do anything for you? Like, do you need crackers? Do you need tea? Do you need medicine?
Can I get tea?
Yeah.
Pretty girl, you fell asleep with your makeup on. I got you.
People said I have horse teeth. I smell like a horse.
You smell like a horse?
Smile. People say I smile like a horse.
No. You smile like a meteor shower.
What?
Sorry guys, I had to stop watching. I feel like I'm watching one of those celebrity interviews where like the celebrity is trying to make a viral TikTok sound. I can see all the boyfriend ASMRists, all of the book talk thirst trap guys, they're all like doing lip syncing thirst traps to this sound.
Got you.
Okay, sorry, I had to. I had to. I'm sorry. Guys, it's fine. It's fine. Everything in this video was harmless. It was not serious. It's not a big deal, okay? I guess the only thing I will say is that when you see a guy that is super fake and super performative, don't be one of those people that's just like,
Oh my god! Payne, who lip syncs to country music, and the only comments he responds to is saying that he's not gay. He's MAGA? He's actually an alpha male in real life?
Like, don't be surprised when any of these people come out and they're like not the person that you think they are, okay? That's all I'm saying. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you to Womanizer for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in the description down below or use my code Missy10 at womanizer.com to get 10% off your purchase or to get yourself a little advent calendar. Ooh. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tag me on TikTok for anything you want me to review, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!